All right, check it out. It's Mr. Royce of Royce Media coming at you guys with another video. I'm going to make this one real quick because I actually want to go into depth on this topic at a later date. So, because I think this is one of those topics where you can actually do it because it's constantly growing. And the topic is people who have issues with the high value man conversation, or with the high value conversation in general. The reason I'm choosing to address this topic is because I see a lot of talk about the notion of high value these days. And shout out to Kevin Samuels for bringing this conversation into the lexicon of the black manosphere, as you will. If there really is such a thing, it's kind of depends on how you look at it. It may or may not exist. Anyway, it was Kevin Samuels that brought this topic into fruition, and there's a lot of talk about it. It's hot. It's hot right now. He's popping. So again, shout out to him. Well, anyway, there is quite a bit of a pushback from men and women dealing with this topic, and the pushback is really for non-legit reasons, and it all comes down to is basically because it is something with high standards. It is something that denotes a high status, a very particular noteworthy status, and it's something that a lot of women want and a lot of men want to be. You have the encroachment of the participation award seekers of the Communitah. Y'all know how I feel about the Communitah, and to begin with, it's really clown shit. A lot of talk about it, but for the people that subscribe themselves to the Communitah, it's another one of those areas where they want to receive a participation award. You have a lot of these females who they don't meet the mark as far as beauty, definitely. As far as symmetrical beauty, the universal standard of what beautiful is, and they don't meet the height and weight requirements. So then they want to try to change the meanings so that they can squeeze their fat asses in there. And on the side with the guys, they haven't done the work. They don't have the money. They don't have the connections and other requirements to be high value. So now all of a sudden, they're just like the females on this. They're on the accept me as I am, dynamic, so that they can squeeze in and all of a sudden be a member of an exclusive club. It's funny. To me, it's hilarious. Nowhere has Kevin Samuels or anyone else who talks about this subject said that you can't have a good life, you can't find fulfillment not being in this exclusive club. There's nowhere where he or other people have said you can't be happy. I understand this. Kevin is not the originator of it. He just brought it to the manosphere. It actually originated, I believe, in Forbes more than 10 years ago. But the originators and the pioneers of the concept have never said you can't be happy, you can't find fulfillment or any of this. But it's either a situation of you meet this criteria or you don't meet this criteria. And it's got Negroes feeling some kind of way. You know, it really got y'all in y'all feels. You know, thing about it is you don't need it. I mean, it's not, it's not going to, put food on your table or take, money out your pocket. It's not going to especially affect your life as it is, but yet y'all out here feeling some kind of way about it, triggered. And I find it hilarious. It's like, I'm going to do my own version of this, but it's going to be about the warrior class, because y'all like calling Pookies the warrior class, and I take offense to that because I am legit a part of the warrior class, and I don't like, some saggy pants dude with a white beat on, being called a warrior when he hasn't done the work. There's a particular work and a particular lifestyle that comes with being a warrior that these Pookies don't meet. But like I said, I'm going to address that at a later date. I've actually addressed it before, and I'm going to address it again at a later date, because there needs to be some understanding. You can't just put anybody in there, just like you can't put anybody into the high value conversation. But anyway, there's a bunch of participation award seekers in the community, and it I see it in a whole lot of other places, and this is the high value conversation is simply the newest place that they're seeking a participation award without having done the work. Bottom line is, you want to be high value, then do the work. You're a guy, you got to grind. You got to make that money for a set period of time. You got to join these fraternities. You got to develop these connections. You got to develop the hard and the soft skills to become high value. If you're a woman, it's the same thing. You got to get your weight in order. If you've done certain things like you're a single mother, or different things like that. I mean, it's likely you won't be in there. It is what it is. Not everybody can fit into certain clubs or exclusive statuses. They're exclusive for a reason. Not everybody is going to be able to squeeze their way in there, and you got to learn to accept that. It's not a big deal, But to put it short, a lot of y'all look stupid crying about this shit. It really exposes the childishness of a lot of you all, because you can't be a part of this particular club. Not everybody can be a football player back in high school. Not everybody can be a cheerleader. Not everybody can be, in certain groups of cool kids. It's okay, because it doesn't mean your life suck. But it's funny. I'm going to do a live stream, and I might even have an open panel to talk about it, because it just exposes the intellectual and emotional maturity of the American Negro. So, and I think that needs to be talked about more, because it's a whole lot of juvenile behavior going on. Anyway, this is Mr. Royce Media. Like, share, subscribe, get in the comment section, and I'm out.